Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I know it's been a while since I've talked about Black Clover, and oh my goodness, do we have a lot to talk about. Guys, before we start, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We are on the road to 1K. Today I'm going to be talking about Black Clover chapter 331. Hope you guys enjoy. Let's get it. Let's go. So before I start off the chapter review, it's been confirmed that Black Clover will be on a hiatus for 3 months, and I'm actually okay with this because Tabitha has been going non-stop for us, has been like publishing a lot of chapters for us, and he deserves a break, and he'll be able to like develop better ideas, because I know some people didn't like the last chapter. So yeah, it's well deserved for Tabitha to get a 3-month break so that he can come up with new ideas, because oh my gosh, this chapter was fire, man. Oh my goodness, I don't want to waste any more of y'all time. Let's get it. Let's go. So the chapter basically starts off with I'm guessing this happens after the fight against Lucifer, because Noct basically takes to see. Noct says he wants to introduce to someone, and we're all wondering who that person is. And then we see Yuno's mom, Queen Ciel, and so shocked, like he has no reaction. Like imagine like not seeing your biological mom for like ever since you were born, but having a distant memory of her. And that's how I feel like reacted. Like he didn't see his mom, he didn't even know he had a mom. So imagine him seeing his mom that he didn't have that much memory of alive right in front of him, because we thought that she died alongside with Yuno's dad during that whole Dark Triad raid in the Spade Kingdom. So that's what we thought, but it looked like Queen Ciel survived, and she basically talks about how became and grew into a fine young man. And then she's basically saying how became the person that she wanted him to be, and so she's so happy about it, and I'm happy too. And then she just looks so proud of And so some of the followers, including Ralph, basically asks as if will be the head of the Spade Kingdom. Will he take the legacy of his father? Because he is an heir to the Spade Kingdom throne now that his father passed on. So he should be able to be the Spade Kingdom. He should be able to be the king of the Spade Kingdom. But actually refuses and denies this offer, because he still says that he's in rivalry, and he's still competing with Asta to become the Wizard King. And so I'm guessing for now, definitely denies the request or the offer of being the king of the Spade Kingdom. And so we jump back to Asta, and Asta is actually talking to Libe, and Asta is basically thanking Libe for allowing him to see and know who his mom really was. Because you remember that chapter when Asta was in Libe's mind, and he was reading his memory and all that. He saw his memories and shit, and Asta was able to realize that, oh my gosh, that is my mom. And he's so happy, and he knew that he couldn't blame Lishita for her abandoning him. And he says that just to know that she loved me very much really made me happy. And so I'm just really happy. It's just kind of emotional, because Asta's he hasn't seen his mom, and imagine you not knowing who your mom was, and knowing that your mom abandoned you, but for not knowing the reason why she did. But Asta definitely got his clarity, and he knew that his mom loved him, and that was so beautiful in my eyes to hear that and see that. And so Asta basically says that he's going to become the Wizard King, and how Libe says he's going to help him do that. And he first said he needs to clear his name with the whole devil trial thing during the end of the elf arc, and then he has to clear things up with Damnatio and shit. And then ironically we jump back to the Clover Kingdom, and then we see Damnatio, and he's actually walking to Julius's office, and he looks scary as hell. He looks like he's mad at something, or he just cracked the code. And so we enter the Clover Kingdom into the capital, and we see Julius, Chibi Julius, talking with himself, or talking with Marx, and basically thanking him for all the work that he has done. And he later hears about the good news of the Spade Kingdom battle being over against Lucifero and how they won. But then Julius says that he still feels uneasy about something, because remember, I think it was chapter 311 or 311 where he said that he was feeling kind of uneasy about something. And then Julius was just really worried about something going down. He said he couldn't shake that feeling off, and he was just so curious about what was going on. And then Damnatio comes into his office, and he wants to talk with Julius. And Damnatio brings up the fact of the devil information, and how he looked into archives of documents and papers that related to the Tree of Cliffoff and the devil demonology system, and how this relates back to 20 years ago, and how Megicula was never a part of the Tree of Cliffoff. She was never a part of their whole system, and she just wasn't a part of their system. The three rulers were Beelzebub, the spatial demon; Lucifer, also known as Satan, he was the gravity demon; and then the third one, the time demon, which we don't know about yet. And then it's later confirmed that the time demon was actually Astaroth, Astaroth. So the time demon's name is revealed Astaroth, and we realize that if he was a time devil, why wasn't he a part of the hierarchy within demonology? Why didn't he rule with the three, as being the three rulers, since he had time magic? And I'm guessing Megicula did take his place because he was banished. He vanished from the underworld. So we don't know why or how, but yeah, Megicula definitely takes his place. And then Damnatio comes to the conclusion of they're only being one time magic user in the whole entire world, and that person is Julius. And then Julius gets a whole inner dialogue, and he's actually scared out of his mind. And we get a panel of his face, and he looks so agonized. He looks so scared, and he just looked like he saw a ghost, because he basically says, "That person is me." And then oh my gosh, from here on out, this chapter gets crazy. And so as soon as he says that, a whole metamorphosis happens within Julius's body. And Julius is basically so shocked, and he's basically trying to tell Damnatio he's warning him to run and shit. But before he can even do that, some whole other figure appears right from Julius's body, and he just looks insane. And then before Damnatio can even move, he touches him through his forehead, and he actually freezes him in time using his time magic. And then we see his grimoire, Julius's grimoire, and it actually is it has a cover, because before we always thought Julius's cover was naked, but he actually has a cover. And then the cover is designed with two spade symbols, one going up, one going down, and one being over. And so it kind of shows this person was actually a part of the Spade Kingdom. He comes from the Spade Kingdom, since he has that insignia on his grimoire. And then it's revealed, and then we see Andromelech come out of nowhere, and he's actually sitting by the window, and he's actually saying, "This is what you wanted. This is how you thought this would play out." Lucius Zagratis, the fourth Zagratis sibling, is revealed. Lucius Zagratis. And then we just see this man's face. He looks like a menace. He looks like he looks like Xenon. He just looks like Julius with black hair. And we just see this symbol on his forehead, and he has a sun-shaped symbol. Because before he had a star-shaped symbol, but now he has a sun-shaped symbol. So I'm kind of wondering if that sign will mean anything. Will it mean that Julius would have sun magic / time magic? Because we all know that being a devil host, you have two magic abilities, or two magic types. Since we knew that Dante had body and gravity, Xenon had time and Not Xenon had space and bone. Monica had blood and curse. So Julius has 2 types of magic, and I'm predicting right now that Julius may have sun magic, sun magic, and time magic, which will be so broken, bro. Like, he already has time magic. That is so overpowered. But now on top of that, he has sun magic. And we only know the only person that has sun magic in the entire series is Yuno's dad, King Lois. So, oh my goodness, the possibilities are just endless, and it just makes me more bitter that Tabata ended the manga off with this like revelation. Like, that is wicked of him to do that. That is wicked. Oh my gosh, this chapter was absolutely insane. Oh my goodness. Guys, I have nothing else to say. Make sure you guys comment, subscribe, and turn on likes or whatever. Comment on what you guys thought of this chapter down below. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.